struggled in the past with like issues surrounding self-worth, and that pretty much shaped the way my relationships, manifested themselves over time.
And it was so hard to go through years and years and years and years of like feeling like this isn't working, I'm failing, I'm not getting the thing that I'm trying so hard, I'm doing absolutely everything I can do.
I had been divorced for 6.5 years. The last relationship was a little over 3 years ago. Basically where I was, hadn't been on a date in over 3 years since the last relationship ended. However, that's changed.
That was like my awakening point. I was in a situationship, and just after that that ordeal, I realized that this person is always calling to me, always coming back to me for stuff, but they're not adding anything to me. They're not adding any value. They're not adding anything, but yet they're gleaning all of those benefits from me. So that's when I realized that I come to the table with something, and with that being said, I can't settle for anything.
So I had a lot of growing to do at the beginning. There was a lot of things I was nervous about. Just talking to a guy and striking up a conversation at that time was kind of difficult for me because I felt like I wasn't worthy of it. I also felt like I wasn't pretty, or that people were actually attracted to me in that way, and that having children was going to be a deterrent for men coming into my circle. So there were a lot of things that prevented me from wanting to take the next steps.
I was at this place in my life where I was wanting to be in a relationship and knew I had some things within me that I needed to address and deal with, but wasn't sure how to go about it.
Before that class, I knew that it was something that I wanted, but I felt like I was too far removed from the dating process. I felt like I was too damaged. I didn't want to see myself. I felt like I was almost unworthy.
When I came into Prepare to Be Pursued, I was brokenhearted. I had kind of hit my romantic rock bottom. I found myself in a relationship that was just really bad in a lot of ways, and I just was like, why? What brought me here?
Got my mind back on straight. You gave me some homework and some things to try, and I tried it, and it's been going pretty good since. I'm making better eye contact with gentlemen. I'm getting more comfortable with being approached and approaching.
But just, not giving up and, not letting myself have those feelings, but then, getting back up and continuing to do the work. When I met him, I was a completely different person than like when I started, years ago working with you, Nikki. It was just such a different person, really grown as a person and grown in my confidence and really much more secure in who I was. And
all those things coupled together really put me in a position to not mess this up.
I'm a believer, and I believe that this is my time to find a husband. And that's why I got equipped, chose to join a program, and I met my now husband. I just felt that, God made a promise to me that I will get married this year. I know that's not everybody's testimony, but that was my testimony. And even with that, with God giving me a word, we still have to do the work. And 2 weeks after we met, we prayed and we fasted, and he asked me to marry him.
I wanted to work on myself and be a presentable bachelorette when the time came. And I feel like through these lessons, I was able to learn and grow and say, this is who I am authentically. And I'm excited to say a couple of days ago on May the 10th, our second anniversary, Evan did propose. So we are excited and we're engaged and prayerfully we are looking forward to getting married later this year. And that came with conversations over the last couple of years.
That's one thing that I can say he and I have never done. We've never put pressure on each other. It's always been about enjoying each other's company and just getting to know each other. And I think that if you keep that at the forefront, you should have a successful courtship. So I am pleased to say that I am now an engaged woman. So I am very excited that, in less than a year from now, my name will go from being Tanya Bell to Tanya Williams.
I don't think that I've ever been in a relationship where I've had a man that was just so proud to introduce me to his friends and to his family, and just want me there and want to do things with me and want to experience new things with me. So I am getting married, y'all.
I'm gonna get emotional during this process because I'm finally engaged. I'm in the engagement stage of this, and I still can't believe that I'm saying that because it's what I've wanted my whole life. This is why I joined this program, and